Hey YouTube, how's it going? I'm going to talk about Matt Walsh and what he said about Old Town Road, how it's the most awful song ever. And here's what I have to say about that. I want to make it clear first that I don't have an official opinion which I'm stating about how I feel about the song. This is simply a logical overview of my thoughts on how he approached his statement on how he felt about the song and why there are problems with it. Keep watching. I want to preface this by saying that art in general, whether it be music or visual arts or other things like that, they can't easily be defined objectively as good or bad. And oftentimes with things that are objective, like truths such as the roundness of the earth, those truths are objective, therefore it's fallacious to say that the earth is round because a lot of people believe it, right? Because that's something that's objectively true. You can't just say something's true because a lot of people believe it. That's a bandwagon fallacy. But with things that are subjective, such as art, they're oftentimes defined as good by how many people enjoy it. At least defined as good art, you know, that it's moving and it captures people. And so when it comes to music, are we judging it as if it's an objective thing, or are we judging it as though if it's a subjective thing? So that's what I'm going to talk about. So Matt Walsh on the Daily Wire, he said a few things about the song Old Town Road by Lil-nas-x. And I'm not here trying to root for the song. I'm not here trying to damage his reputation. I'm just here to preserve truth. And I wanted to talk about this because he made some statements about the song that reflect negatively upon actual logical thought. Let me start off with the first example. Matt Walsh said, "There is nothing good about it. It has no redeeming qualities. None." He then continues by saying, "Everything about this song is terrible." Everyone is entitled to their opinion, whether they like or dislike a song, etc. And so I'm fine with that. He can like or he can hate on the song. I'm indifferent towards it, but I'm not indifferent towards addressing logic. I want people to be aware of how logic actually works. So my response to this, there's nothing good about it. Everything about the song is terrible. My response is that this part is just false, because even though one may not like the song, there are qualities within it which we can objectively pinpoint as things which have both progressed music positively for others and that is a desirable quality amongst all music. I'll start off with an example. The harmony. It's not like it's some great harmony that we haven't heard before. It's simply two voices mixing and they sound pleasant together. Two notes that sound pleasant together, they harmonize. There are harmonies in this song. If I just led with that and said, even the harmonies work in this song, therefore it is false, that everything about this song is terrible, because there's at least one redeeming quality, that is that there are harmonies. They're consonant, they're not dissonant. The next thing I would say is that there is a pattern of chords. The way that they play is a way that has been tried and tested over the years as one which captures people emotionally into the song. And then the next would be melody which hooks people. People wouldn't be so captured by this song and wouldn't sing along so infectiously if it didn't have a melody which hooked them. We can say the song isn't enjoyable to us, but we cannot say objectively that nothing about the song is good, because it does have those things. I also want to point out that the notes that are played in the song follow a scale. That is objectively a good musical quality. Moving on. The next quote he gives is this: "If you like this song, then you are just wrong. You're wrong. You're factually wrong. You're objectively wrong." Okay, that is false. I don't know if he was trying to make a joke, and even in his video he talks about how others appreciating this song, he doesn't know if that's a joke. Well, I don't know if he's making a joke here, but this is my response to what he's saying. You cannot judge music objectively like that. One cannot be wrong for enjoying a song. We go through life. Some things we enjoy, some things we don't. It is that way. And so if someone enjoys a thing, let's say you enjoy a flavor of ice cream, you can't change that you like the ice cream flavor. However, I may come up to you and say that you're wrong for liking that flavor simply because I don't enjoy it. And that's true of life, how there's always going to be something that one person likes and another person dislikes, but it's not true logically to say that they're objectively wrong for feeling something because they feel it. It's objectively there. Next quote. He says, "It's not like the musical accompaniment is good either." Well, once again, we're trying to define something as good. It's up to personal preference. People do like the musical accompaniment in the song. Others do not. One thing we can say objectively is that what they are doing is something that people generally enjoy. Next quote. "People said, 'It's got a good beat.' He says, 'No, it doesn't. The beat is something I could make on a Yamaha keyboard when I was in middle school. As I said, everything about it is terrible.'" He's trying to equate good music to skillful music. What I mean by that is some music is simple, and then some music is difficult or complex in some way. And it sounds like he believes that if a song is simple enough for him to play when he was in middle school on his Yamaha keyboard, that it isn't good. I'll read it to you again. "People said it's a good beat. No, it isn't. The beat is something I could have made on a Yamaha keyboard when I was in middle school." Like I said, something that is subjective, such as music, can be justified as good based on how many people enjoy it. And the reason I say that is to then say that a majority even of music that people enjoy is simple. Something I enjoy about George Harrison, he plays guitar for the Beatles, played guitar for the Beatles. Something he does is write very simple guitar solos that move me emotionally. And that's enough evidence for me that when I see those kinds of things in music, simple but moving, that simple and easy does not equate to bad in music. In fact, when music moved from the Baroque era to classical, one of the fundamental changes was making simpler musical arrangements. Things that hooked people. You know, you hear certain melodies that just instantly, you know what it is, instantly you want to sing along. You know, like bum 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 bum, bum 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 bum. That's simple, right? Does that mean it's bad? No. In fact, that was an improvement. Generally speaking, people found that to be an improvement in music. When classical music, it became unpredictable, but it also became simpler in many facets, and that was good. Here is the last statement he made that I want to touch on. He says, "If people listen to this song because they genuinely like it, it's going to make me concerned that the average IQ of this country is 25. I really hope he's not serious about this video. I hope he's dramatizing everything because I believe he's a logical individual, but this is not a logical review of the song. And I'm just going to say it. It doesn't have to be said. I'm just going to say it. IQ has no correlation with whether you enjoy a song or not. I'm sorry, it just does not. Not as far as I know anyways. I can't say for sure, but I don't believe there's a correlation there. Prove me wrong. If you enjoyed watching this review of Matt Walsh's response to Old Town Road by Lil-nas-x, and you want to see more videos and playlists that I have put out, keep watching my videos to feed that brain of yours, and as always, subscribe to never miss out. You're watching Freedom Thinks with Timothy Rogers. See you in the next video.